videos you see on like Instagram or anything, that's off of Splice, and that's $2.99 a month. Yeah. And then like this is free. This comes on the Mac, and then
I'm the same way.
Yeah, and then iMovie is already on the Mac. That's how I do the visuals, like what you're seeing there. Like, and then you just sync it all up and edit however you want.
That shit really easy. Like content, like bro. Ever since I started recording, FL Studio has been stolen, downloaded illegally. I never bought FL Studio. Costs like $150 to record on.
That's and what is the newest one? It's like Final Cut Pro or something like that. That one's like $300.
Yeah, oh, the new FL? Probably so. It's probably like, but I never paid for that shit.
See, I would pay for that shit. Some people were trying to get me to get it, but I was like, it's $300. One
you probably
price
talking about
ever.
Pro Tools.
No, it's Final Cut Pro. I think
Final Cut's for the video.
Yeah. What
I'm
are you
talking about? FL Studio for recording,
recording music,
audio,
and stuff
music. Yeah, that's like $200. Like they got a producer pack. It's like $100. They got like a recording where you record audio and all that mixing shit.
See, yeah, that's a little
plugins be like $50 a piece.
Yeah, and that's got samples and everything on it.
Yeah.
See, those things are a lot more important to like what you do.
Yeah.
Like our voices are just our voices on here. Like we can make it. The only thing I'm really worried about when we record podcasts is like it peaking. But like the service that we use to release them has a mix and master, like you just pay extra for it, so it'll come out even or as even as it can.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, bro. We got Teddy in the studio.
For sure. Y'all know me.
And you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Rax.
Big Rax.
Rax.
Big Rax.
Yeah, I mean, I'm me. Got Eli Alex right here. You introduce yourself?
Yeah. Eli Alex. Everybody know me as Eli in the city.
And what do you guys do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a clothing brand. You might catch me on a couple songs with Double O.
For sure.
You might catch me collabing with Eli Alex with the essential oils and stuff like that. You know, we do it all.
All right.
I feel like all three of us is like, go ahead.
But I do real estate. I'm a real estate agent, covering Florida, soon to be Alabama in a couple of months. I'm a podcaster too.
Okay.
I produce several podcasts for people. And then I got my own podcast, the Eli's Viewpoint Podcast.
I know you do videos on Instagram and they're very informative.
Yeah.
I've picked up on that. That itself is a good avenue. Like that you do really well right off.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everything is freestyle too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can tell it's not like pre-scripted.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying is just like knowledge that you already know.
Yeah.
Typically when people are talking and they're not like cutting up or like they're informative. Like they know what they're talking about. And there's something about that gets people drawn in and want to listen.
When I wake up in the morning, I catch him. He probably like I wake up probably around 6 or 7, and he already probably done dropped the video.
Catch
on
his
Instagram.
video.
So I catch him early in the morning.
You guys, have y'all ever went to Waterfront Mission?
Yeah.
You know, right by the cash register, there's like your daily bread. It's like a Bible quote thing. That's like what your thing is. It's like daily bread, bro.
That's like the quotes I be sending.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Motivating.
But like I'm one of those people though. Like I got that from just showing up every day.
Yeah.
I learned that if you show up every day, eventually something's gonna click.
For sure.
Consistency is like, for whatever reason, a secret key to a lot of things.
For sure.
Yeah.
Persistence.
Like, if you have that, like you'll go far with whatever you really invest your time in.
For sure.
Right.
You could grow plants. You could, like, make signs. You could do whatever, dude. Like, podcasts, real estate. Like, if you show up every day, or if you at least show up for yourself every day, like, whether or not it's on something, like, you invest in yourself, you learn, bro, you'll go places far.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, like, bro, like, all three of us is, like, kind of renaissance, man. Like, we don't just do one thing. Like, Rax do the YouTube, the interviews, the clothing. He stepped into the oils, you feel me? Like, do a little bit of the music. Same with Eli. He do real estate. He do podcasting and all these type of things. And you too. I feel like in this day and age, you're going to have to do more than one thing if you want to be, like, really successful, bro. Because, like,
true.
I'm sitting here, like, when I shoot videos, all right, boom, I'm putting in my 2 cents. Like, all right, I think we should do this, and then boom, when I get the final video, all right, boom, I'm making little TikTok content, cutting it up on the little apps on my phone and whatnot. I'm mixing my own music. You feel me? I'm trying to step into the fashion soon. You get what I'm saying? So, and also just like film, like we talked about last time off camera, just like the things I was trying to do with like film and stuff,
bro. So me and Blade talked off camera too. Y'all have such a very similar way that you guys think.
That's bro, man.
Blade cool.
Yeah, they do for real.
Blade is very cinematic, bro.
Shout out to Blade, man.
Blade very cinematic, bro. Like that's one guy I can say, bro. He everything I knew him since legit. Like our grandma stayed right down the street from each other. Never knew that though. Yeah. Like I always used to see that greenhouse. I knew I don't want to say his grandma.
That's what he was saying,
Yeah, I always see that greenhouse, bro. We would be out there 4th of July. I know his family, you feel me? Like literally same last name. And I was like, wait, that's Miss Such and Such house. And if you see his last name, if you know his last name, you'll know. But like I was like, oh shit, you related to them? He mixed though, you feel me? But I ain't put 2 and 2 together. And I was like, yeah, that's my grandma's house. I was like, nigga, my grandma's house is literally counter corner to yours. Like, my mama grew up with his, like, uncles and shit. So, me and bro, like, 2016, 2017, we both was, like, I was trying to still hoop. He was coming out of, like, high school, graduating and shit. He was a hooper. So, we used to meet up at the YMCA. I see him at YMCA and shit. I just started the rap shit. He just started. You get what I'm saying? But I'm, like, 16. He probably, like, 18. I'm, probably like 15. He probably, like, 18 or something. He like, yeah, bro, I'm finna go to Toronto. I'm finna do this, do that. Woo. I'm finna be in LA soon with 21 Savage and all that. And you feel me? All those words, he executed on all that. So that's one of the first people who was just like showing me how to plan something and then execute it, and also just like giving me motivation and you feel me, game, and keep encouraging me. So that's bro for sure.
Yeah, he's good people, dude. I knew him from the mall. I probably met him around like 2014, 2015, something like that. But dude, was cool. Every situation I met him in, he was always chill, you know?
Yeah.
He's always to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, like, you kind of remind me of that. Like, y'all have very similar vibes. Like, you're yourself, but, like, you're not overstretching yourself to be something you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, both of y'all seem very, like, you figured out who you are, and you're just, like, expanding on that as you grow.
Yeah. I just feel like, man, when you just, like, especially in this day and age and our like, little era, like it's easy to become like a face or popular or have a little name to yourself, like. But at the end of the day, it'd be like, damn, I'm really like, I don't want to be around y'all for real, but you cool. I'm a good person. I'm a genuine person. So maybe I just happen to play sports with a whole bunch of people. Everybody know me. Everybody giving me that. If a female with me, she probably like, damn, everybody know you. But it's like, it's not even like that. It's just like you just encounter folks and you just be cool with folks.
It didn't just go. It wasn't just like that. Like it led up to this point. Like
it's not like we was seeking like just like people knowing us or shit. We probably if we was just like born on a farm in the middle of nowhere, we probably still be to ourselves. But when you just around people and in the community and just like having genuine relationships with people and developing like friendships, that shit just come natural.
And you need to be careful with that too. Like the bigger you get, those acquaintances or the people that say they know you are really gonna act like they know you.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
And they're gonna come back around and be like,
for sure,
yo, I've seen you forever now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's like shit. That's where you learn discipline. Like I just went to Seville probably like consistently the most I have ever. I probably went like 2 times within 3 weeks or 4. I never really that was never my vibe. But I had to be like, damn. People be like every Thursday, Seville. Yeah. And that's when it's like, goddamn, you losing your face card. You feel me? You ain't even if you hitting the club every weekend. Yeah. Well, you could be doing something with that 4, 5, 6 hours you at the club. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You could be really doing something. Like you up anyway. Yeah. You ain't. If you go home, what you gonna be sleep? If you know you gonna be up, you might as well be up dedicating that 6 hours. And if you doing that twice out the month, that's 12 hours. Some people do it 4 times out the month. That's a whole day you wasting. Yeah. So that's 12 days out the year that you wasting, and you probably not doing nothing the rest. You feel me?
Yeah, you're not doing anything productive.
The other days too. So it's like you probably fucking around, waste the whole month at the end of the year doing bullshit.
See, people like underestimate like the time that you can invest in yourself when you're young. like the time is now, like when you're younger, because like when you get older, nobody really cares. Something about people being older, like I mean, 2 Chainz is kind of like a one-off, but like the older you get, the less people care about what you're doing.
Yeah,
facts.
I mean, other than I think it was the last time you were here, we were talking about how old like some of the rappers we listen to now are. Like Kanye is like 45 or
45 down to 50.
2 Chainz is like almost 50.
Yeah,
but they're still dropping music. But they're like the exceptions to the rule. Typically, like age for whatever reason,
it kind of throws it off.
It's like people don't want to listen to people that are older. They want to listen to like what's new and hot. Yeah,
it looks better when you're young.
Yeah.
Eli, what's your quote, Eli, about motherfuckers who 30?
Yeah, if you 30, man.
If you 30 and you don't got your shit together, you a bum.
You a bum, man. If you, it's like, bro, like, bruh, if you reaching that age, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, it's like, boom. All right, it's not saying give up on your dreams or stop. It's like, bro, all right, boom, you really trying to take this serious? You a rapper, you 31, 32, still trying to rap. All right, boom. Is you actually putting marketing plans together? Yeah. Is you actually putting money behind this shit? Not no 203. Is you putting bands behind this shit? Is you actually getting out, getting to meet people, trying to go to different states, networking? Like, what is you? Is you being persistent, and is you dedicating yourself to your craft or whatever you love?
And also, like, me? What I meant really by that quote is more so is like, it's cool that you still have a dream, but as you get older, like, I see
you need to realize that dream.
Yeah, you need to realize that dream, but also you need to handle your real life too.
Yeah,
like like you can't be with your mama forever.
Yeah,
or you gotta develop some type of income stream. Because say music ain't popped off yet. Like life still gonna go on. Eat. Like you still gotta figure this shit out, type shit.
You have to eat.
And then we see a lot of more young people. We see a lot of. The internet, you see a lot of more young people being successful now than ever, I think. Because you got access to, like, everywhere.
You have different avenues.
Bro.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
So,
bro, and shit, that make it even worse.
And more information out there that you can learn.
For sure.
Yeah.
True. This world where you got so many avenues where you can make money, bro, that make it even worse if you 30 plus, or if you just getting up there in age and you don't got no type of hustle to yourself. Or if you like, you feel me, just sitting around. You get what I'm saying? It's so many different hustles, bro. It's like, what's her name? I don't know. It was the lady. She a black lady. She was like just talking on TikTok like in a motherly way, and she blew up in 2020 off that shit. I forget her name.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Damn, what's that lady name?
I'm not big on TikTok, but I remember like a few people blown up off of that.
She blew up off that shit, bro, on TikTok, and she's like, she was with her husband and shit too. Like, I think it was like her kid had got her on the TikTok. Like, she was like, "Girl, what is this?" And everybody, she was a black mom, so a lot of black people just caught on to it and grabbed hold to that shit, and then the whole world just grabbed hold. She probably got like 10 million followers. But she probably had a good job, like Eli said, feeding her family. Yeah. I know she had a good job, but you feel me? She found some new shit and was like, "Oh, this can work." So she probably was like 42, like then found a new hustle like this. You feel me?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I know I keep going back to this, but like when you grind when you're young, a lot of people will like not necessarily look down on you, but they'll think you're not doing anything or the dream isn't going anywhere because they're not seeing the work you do behind the scenes. Like,
true.
For example, like
Tabitha Brown is her name.
Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha Brown.
Does she go by anything on like her handle? Is it?
It's Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha
like
Brown?
she a real motherly figure. Hold on, I'm finna show you a picture of her.
Word.
She done made seasoning and shit. She got books and shit.
See, you can.
She took it to the next level.
Yeah, this her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah. She turned
she
up.
Acted, though.
Yeah, she acting
on.
She was on fucking
Tyler Perry, ain't it?
Tyler Perry show, and she was on the Shy. That's a show on
that's
HBO.
Where I know her from.
There's been like 2 or 3 people over the course of the last 2 years that blew up on like TikTok or Instagram and are now acting in major shows. I think there's somebody on Power that did the same thing.
For sure.
Power or what was the like all Asian show that's on like ABC or NBC? It's like about them coming over on a boat or something.
I think it's called Cross on the Boat. I don't want to offend nobody, but
yeah,
it's one of those.
Like
saying
one of them people was off of Instagram, blew up on Instagram, and then just started acting off of it.
See, Quinta B, she has a new show on ABC. It's called Abbott Elementary. she been doing Vines, TikTok, just social media comedy for over since like 2012, and she has the #1 show on ABC.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
This leads into another point that I kind of wanted to ask you about. Is like in your career path, if somebody like one of the major dogs in the music industry comes after you, but you're at a steady stream, like, and it's slowly going up. Do you bank on yourself and just stay independent, or do you sell it to one of the major corporations because they can give you more exposure? Like, what is the, like, I saw like your albums used to be released under something else and now it's not for sale. What?
Nah, that's the home. It was Bellflower. Shout out Bellflower. Shout out. That's I don't know if we talked about it last time.
I don't mean to be bringing. Nah.
It's nothing. It's
okay.
It's just funny because like, but Bellflower.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna get to your question, but Bellflower was like a collective that me and my dog Keyshawn came up with, and we kind of the friendship kind of separated. You get what I'm saying? We went different ways creatively. We was having differences.
And that's fine.
And it's not fine because that group had so much potential. It was like
it had a lot. It's like,
bro, we had people. We had like in the collective it was like 10, but like
I saw you did like 2 albums,
with,
right?
Well, under Bellflower, but I'm talking about the actual Bellflower project.
People in the group had talent. Like
we were getting like 10K plays on SoundCloud and shit, like, and people
all
like,
over the country too.
Yeah, certain people in the
SoundCloud lets you see that.
Yeah, just the
like
plays.
Location.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, because ours does that too. It'll let you know like the city exactly where it plays.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that it was a family, it was a collective, and I met a lot of good people through Bellflower. You get what I'm saying? But I guess shit just wasn't meant to be. But we definitely had like artists from all over the country. And when we did come together and make music, that shit would just go crazy.
Yeah. And
we were in the process of trying to create an album, and niggas was just like, I don't know, we just couldn't get right. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like, that's around the time I found out about Nipsey. I started listening to Jay-Z, learning about ownership. I'm like, damn, this bro shit that he created. I was the first person. He was like, literally, I got this idea called Bellflower. Let's do this shit. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I'm with it. And I was more so trying to grow the shit and really expand and put some money behind it. I was like, shit, if we all put in like $200, $300, we can get an Airbnb somewhere. It was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
We get an Airbnb somewhere. Motherfuckers could get on a flight. We can meet in a common place like Atlanta, record an album, shoot at least one video with everybody in that bitch and put that bitch out. But I think people were still young. You get what I'm saying? Because we had whites, blacks, Mexicans all in that group.
Yeah.
From every type of community, you feel me? Any type of orientation, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that shit was just it's all love. I met some wonderful people there, but I was just like, man, if I'm really trying to become a boss and really own my own shit, I was like, let me just create something for myself. And that I created the name Not For Sale around the time where I just had a mad, like, crazy awakening. You get what I'm saying? It just stemmed from like slavery and like roots and like just artists, just like not even just black artists, just artists in general in the industry getting fucked. Because it's like you were saying, if my career is on a steady rise and I'm going up and I see the growth and a label approach me, like, you feel me? A lot of times the artist would be like, you finna give me $5 million for how many albums? All right, bet, I'm gonna sign.
Yeah.
You're then for sale. You get what I'm saying? But even if I say, okay, boom, I'm on a steady rise, and I say, all right, boom, what's y'all offer? $5 million? What am I giving up?
Yeah.
When you're not asking questions, when you're not trying to be inquisitive, is that the word? Yeah. Inquisitive, inquiring. When you're not asking questions, trying to see what's going on. When you just jumping at the first thing. When you not, you feel me? When you don't know your value, that's when you for sale. But when you know your value, when you owning your own shit, when you really like, all right, boom, I don't want to sell this, but let's do a partnership. Let's give me a distribution. I still own this shit. Y'all getting the cut after this contract is done. We split ways, or we can re-up. You get what I'm saying? Go for another contract, another deal. But I'm not for sale. You can't just say, all right, this. Everybody got a price, but you can't just say,
The issue is like people will be so quick to sign like multi album or projects. Like you shouldn't do that. Like I get that maybe like at the level we're at. Yeah. Like you would want to sign because you want the money and you want the exposure and everything.
For sure.
But try to sign to a smaller contract, you know, because then you can be like, yo, I'll sign to one contract, I'll prove my worth, and then we can re-examine this. But they want to get their value, so they're gonna want to cut you. Like they'll be like, yo, I'll do your first 3 projects and I'll do $300,000. Independently, you might make that off of merch alone. Yeah. You know? Like, depending on how you push yourself, a lot of the people on the way up will get people attached to them that will, yo, I can promote your stuff. Yeah. Or I can push your product. Or I can design things for you. And they want a cut of it. Yo, let me get 5%. And it's like by the time you get the ending check, this happens in fighting too. Like, you pay the manager, you pay the nutritionist, you pay your coaches, you pay like medicals. Yeah. Like there's so many things that detract from like, yo, he just got $250,000 for this fight, but he might only walk home with like 80 grand. And it's like, yes, that's better than like a 9-to-5 job, but is that worth the amount of time of your life that you're getting taken off of? Like, yo, I was in the booth, or I could have been at my niece's or nephew's birthday party, or like I could have been in a relationship, or building on like another, like I could have been learning about real estate, like all these things. Like, is that worth what you could be getting paid independently? Exactly. Like, I don't know if you guys would even like his music, but there's this guy named Tom McDonald, and he's blowing up on the internet right now because of what he's going through with Billboard. Like, he would be number 1 in the world on Billboard if they counted all of his individual sales on his albums, but he doesn't go through anybody.
Any major distribution.
He hand sells them.
Yeah.
He packages all his merch by himself.
Yeah.
Like goes to UPS or USPS and sends it out all himself, him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they finally started to recognize his numbers, but not all of them completely. He got number 4 on Billboard's Hot, or 14 or something, on the top 200, and then like 8 other charts on Billboard, he got number 1. But because they weren't actively counting his stuff, like they thought, if you look it up, it's on YouTube.
The big labels is dropping their nuts on.
But I can see though, like, I mean, I see where it's a fucked up situation with him, but also you got to consider is like, if you're doing that shit on your own, it's not their job to make sure that your numbers and shit is all accounted for.
Well, no, what I'm saying is he accounted for everything himself. He has like a database where all of his actual sales are literally there.
Receipts.
Yeah.
But he's not in the industry though.
Correct. But it's an independent chart.
Oh.
What he's trying to be number 1 on.
Oh, so it's an independent chart.
Now, with that being said, like he wanted to see where he ranked on the regular chart as well, but he wanted to be the number 1 independent artist. And on 8 of those independent artist charts, he was number 1. But people misunderstand what it is to be to be independent in the music industry. It means you're not part of, I think it's Sony,
Universal,
and then there's one other one. If you're not a part of those top 3, you're considered independent. Disney is considered independent music. So if you're signed to Disney, you're independent. Like on the way they chart billboards, which seems crazy. How is Disney, who owns ESPN, UFC, I mean, Star Wars, like they own so much. How are they independent?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
that means like you could go against like whoever signed to Disney. I don't even know who signed to Disney, but like if you're not in one of those top 3, it's much harder to chart. But like you look at people like Russ. I know that's like everybody hates Russ, but bro, he's doing he's doing so much all by himself.
Yeah,
you know, like you're setting like a trend yourself, like people starting everything under their own banner and trying to go somewhere with that. I promise you, in the long run, you'll be richer both in spirit, like knowledge, and money. Like maybe the other will give you like a fast track to fame and everything, but I think you'll get more respect the way you're doing it.
Yeah, for
sure. Even over time though, like over time, if you go that route, like Nipsey, or even Vlad went that route, but
like Vlad TV?
almost 20 something years later, Vlad getting people offering him 20 million, 50 million for his catalog. Even like when Nipsey dropped Victory Lap.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Atlantic gave him a bag.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, see, if you're smart, like you'll sign one-off deals. Mm-hmm. You won't do these big deals that like everybody thinks like, unless it's guaranteed money, that's different. Yeah. Like it's kind of like, I don't watch baseball, but I know they have some of the highest contracts known to man. Mm-hmm. It'll be like $150 million for like 5 years. Yeah, and like 100 of that'll be guaranteed. Mm. So you could like injure yourself and retire from baseball tomorrow.
You still gonna get
that $100 million. Yeah, and you still get What would you do with $100 million? Yeah, the record label doesn't do that.
It's crazy because
they'll cut you a project and they'll be like, "We'll do $875,000 for this." Mm. But a baseball player. Now, how timeless is music? But do you remember like a play in a baseball game? No. I don't remember shit about baseball. No. I mean, I'm not a baseball fan, but an example is like you'll bump a song for years. You'll tell your kids about this was from my childhood, and you'll pass it down. But you'll get $1,500 when it's all said and done for a song. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
but some people are in a position to where it's like, you know, a label offered me $1.5 million and
life-changing money.
I'm in the streets, or I'm like down bad.
That's a common thing. Though.
People gonna take that. They're not gonna worry about, okay, I'm not gonna get paid off this 5 years from now, or I gotta pay all this money back, or I'm gonna get black.
That's what ignorance.
No, I will agree. People do that.
That's what ignorance come into play. Like Thug say, I had the plan. I just needed the platform. Yeah. You feel me? If you struggling, you in the hood and you a rapper, and these folks is giving you $300,000, $500,000, $1 million, it's time to come up with a plan. Yeah. I would go get some money and go find somebody, use my bullshit radar to pick out interview managers or some shit and find, all right, he bullshitting. Oh, nah, he really got my best interest at heart. Yeah. Motherfuckers can tell when they op around or when somebody finna shoot up the block. But you can't tell when a manager trying to fuck you or when a manager trying to steal your money. That's kind of backwards to me. It's like the same.
Those are two different lifestyles, though.
I feel like it's the same mindset, though, because
most of the time, I didn't mean to cut you off. No, most of the time, those people, like most time, the rappers or that artist, not really. He don't know much about like the business side of what he's doing. He just know about, if I make this, it might blow up and I might get a lot of money. He don't know about, lawyers.
You got street smarts, not book smarts. Yeah. There's difference.
Yeah, because like
for sure,
I'm a real estate professional.
Yeah.
Ted, a music professional. Yeah. Two completely different things.
Yeah.
But why motherfuckers say, the streets, rap is the streets, the industry is the streets? I feel like it's a direct correlation between what motherfuckers do in the streets and what motherfuckers do in the music industry. Yeah. If you meet a plug, the plug is the label. They giving you some money, goddamn. You gotta pay that money back.
Yeah.
Goddamn, they gotta get their money back. So you using the music as your whatever drug you trapping. Goddamn, that's the hustle you need.
What you pushing?
Yeah, that's the hustle you need to, you feel me, get behind it. Like, goddamn, all right, boom. I got this song out. I need to be pushing it everywhere. You feel me? I don't want motherfuckers to be, my shit just to be sitting up on the shelf. Yeah. So goddamn motherfuckers to be grinding, get the deal, and then be like, I'm chilling now. These folks done gave me 1.5 mil. No, the plug got to get his money back. Yeah. So create a plan. Hey, you gonna sell over there? You gonna sell over there? You gonna do that? Whatever, you feel me? I'm not in that shit. I don't know exactly how that shit go, but I know the basis. Like motherfuckers like, all right, boom, we gonna fuck with them over there, fuck with this hood, supply them. Yeah. Goddamn. All right, we gonna go to this city, fuck with, all right, I'm from Miami, Florida. Me and my niggas gonna go to Miami, do some shows, do some clubs, go to some studios. We gonna go to New York. We gonna go to Charlotte, Chicago, LA, get our face known, get around, you feel me? Develop a fan base, give some free shirts out, you get what I'm saying? All right, boom, them fans, all right, they see, what's on this shirt? Who this is? He fire, he hard, you feel me? Yeah. On Instagram, you just doing little, when they had a little guitar shit, you feel me? And you singing a cappella. Yeah. It's like you trying to get every market you can. If you got the most whatever in the city, if you having the most whatever drug in the city, you want to get that shit on every corner of the city. Want niggas buying from you from every corner of the city. You want fans from every market to get your music, to listen to your music. So you accumulating this money. You feel me? So if you have the plan, the label can give you 1.5 mil. You can recoup that 1.5 mil, and then on the back end, you still making your money, doing shows after you done paid that 1.5 mil off. And like you said,
I look at it like too, is like when it comes to those big label deals, a lot of people are willing to take that 1.5 or that 2 million because they don't necessarily have to work for it. Like, cause you know, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to be like, okay, yeah, I'll take the 1.5 million than you going out there on your own and working for like every $10,000 increment to that 1.5 million. Mm-hmm. Like when everybody's not built like that to where they're like, okay, I made 500 here, I made 1,000 here, and working your way all the way up versus a label coming at me with everything that I want. Yeah. Right there in my face.
And basically when a label comes to you, everything's plug and play. So it's like all they need from you is the talent. Yeah. All they got to do is plug your music and then make merch off of you and then put you in shows. Like the hardest part is finding somebody with talent. Because if anybody could fucking rap, then everybody would rap. Yeah.
Like, but also that sticks though. Because there's a lot of people who have talent. They just don't stick.
That's true. It's there's got to be that X factor, something about either, like, for example, a lot of people say this, like Corday, like he's crazy talented, like he can rap his ass off, right? And he has a track record of, like, he comes from what a group was hot, right? Like they fell off like right after the first project I think they made, but something about his story they don't like. There's something about him that people just don't connect to.
I think it's more so is that he's not.
Corday took advantage of niggas not knowing how to rap in his era. He was 20. Yeah. Every rapper, Yachty, even his group mates, Namir, motherfuckers did not know how to rap. Yeah. Worth a fuck. I'm talking about just like lyrical shit. So if motherfuckers on this block all selling lettuce and salads, and you got that one good ass hamburger. Yeah. Nah, fuck that. If everybody's selling mid hamburgers and they not good, and that one motherfucker, this hamburger might not even be that good, but this the most decent hamburger we done seen in a minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna eat this motherfucker up. Everybody gonna come over here. But if you had an era of young, like, real MCs that was really, you feel me? Yeah. He'll get his ass ate up. He's talented for sure, but if you even if you look at the reception of his last project, yeah, he was posted up with Dre and shit. You feel me, Dr. Dre, but that project kind of came and went in a sense. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He's
why do you feel like he didn't make it? I mean, obviously he's made it to the tops, but why do you feel like people aren't like saying he's the next big thing?
Because I feel like in order to be the next big rapper, you gotta be Drake. You gotta know how to sing. You gotta be Drake, Nipsey, and you gotta be fucking Travis Scott. You gotta know how to rap and sing. You gotta have some type of shtick where it's like ownership. You gotta have like some shit that you own. Like you gotta be a big dog in some sense. You gotta be in these rooms, these exclusive rooms. You get what I'm saying? Or have a certain type of mindset. And I feel like Corday does because he dropped the YBN because he said he didn't own it. Yeah. But, and also with the Travis Scott shit, you feel me? A motherfucker can say, I want to dress like Travis Scott. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker can say, I want to dress like even Yeet coming up. I want to dress. He got a certain style. It's just some shit with fashion and just like the quote unquote look. I feel like, you feel me, he talented as fuck, and you feel me, he doing this thing, his girl a multi-millionaire. I just feel like it's just a disconnect somewhere where bro just like, it's like you gotta come like real tough, because these jits is out here killing. Like they not even rapping for real, but Lil Baby is rapping, bro. You gotta compete with his competition is Lil Baby.
See, yeah, but
this not street enough.
Where's Corday? That's what
there's
I was
something about that.
That's one of.
But with that being said, look at Jack Harlow. Everybody's eating up Jack Harlow right now.
Look who co-signing him though.
But look Drake. At him though.
He on the boat with fucking Drake.
But that just happened.
But like, don't take offense. But he's white,
and he was signed to DJ. He was signed to DJ Drama.
I agree. Now, do you guys know who Token is?
And he can rap.
Token.
Nah,
he's a white rapper that can fucking rap.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow was behind. Jack Harlow had street motherfuckers behind him.
And I can say that's the disconnect with. Okay, Eminem is popular. Eminem is like one of the best rappers ever. Mm-hmm. But then again, Eminem kind of don't get all of what he should, because you know people feel like, what I mean.
Nah, you can't say that. M had street niggas behind him too.
Yeah, he did.
He signed 50 for a reason.
Yeah.
Dre was behind him.
Eminem is actually one of the like top selling hip hop.
I think he's the most respected white rapper.
He is most definitely.
But see, but when you but people like Jack Harlow or Eminem, it's like when you insert
Jack Harlow got a song with Babyface. Right?
When you insert a white artist like that is really talented in a environment to where it's like hyenas or tigers or lions type shit, they gonna pop every time.
See, I think a lot of who you are perceived as is who you like, how humble you are. Like Jack Harlow never put on that "yo, I'm from the streets."
Facts.
He always said where he was from, like the suburbs. Like, I'm from a farm and all this shit. Like these people, I feel like that try to be tough or say tough things in songs, but don't directly reflect that, will get shown. But with that being said, like Drake is said a lot of tough shit and he's shown.
Drake is backed by Birdman, Jay Prince, who is the godfather of Houston.
Yeah,
he's backed by street dudes.
Man, that's true.
Chubbs and them is really about that life,
bro. If we look at the history of rap, bro, the first rap song ever, Hip Hop the Hibbity, that was recorded at a studio of a black gangster. He funded that. So gangsters and hoods and the real muscle, the ones who really out there putting in work, always seen the little kid with talent and say, "Hey, put 200,000 behind him. Nobody gonna touch him because that's our moneymaker."
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So he might be from that block, he might be from that section, but he might not be. He might not be the most street, the most tough. He might not be out there shooting. Yeah. He might can say all that shit in a song because his homies is doing it. And if you say something about him, his homies gonna pop your ass.
Yeah. Another thing is that with people like Cordae, majority of the people that's listening to rap, who's making everything like the new shit, is people like our age, like 15 to like 25.
Yeah.
So Cordae is our age.
Yeah.
People our age are not checking for people rapping like Cordae.
It's a niche crowd.
We want like Lil Baby,
that's
or
facts.
You got to be street.
Yeah. More melodic.
Like when you go to the club, we not trying to hear that.
Yeah,
shit. Like I fucks with Cordae.
That's
though.
a good point. That's a good point.
I'm not gonna say you don't got a club banger like that. You're not gonna go to the
and
club.
You don't even have to be street to make a club banger.
That's
Mobama is not that's a fucking club banger.
Yeah.
That shit just go. You get what I'm saying? And it's like shit. I ain't even gonna try to like say, oh, Cordae not from the hood. Because if you black, you're from poverty, you damn near gonna be from one of those impoverished hoods. Now, not everybody is a street dude like out there 24/7 selling crack, trying to shoot at niggas.
This is a super good point because look at Diddy's kids. Like all of them, or at least I think 3 of them tried making music, and none of them did anything really. Yeah. They might have had a song, but it wasn't even popular enough that everybody like you couldn't name a Diddy's kid song.
Yeah.
Nobody knows them.
But it's like shit.
I've heard one and it was really good, but it was like one song.
Yeah. It's like I just feel like on the street tip, you don't even have to perpetrate like you a street nigga or a street person.
You just have to be honest with who you are.
You got to be honest with who you are.
Authentic.
And a lot of the times you'll hear me say, my partner did this, or my dog doing this. Or if you play with me, my dog gonna do this. Because my dog's really done told me that, bro. Like, bro, if somebody like play with you, my niggas know I'm not no street nigga. But it's like, bro, we all come from the same little hood.
Yeah.
We was doing the same place. I just went this way and did music, and you feel me? And they just went that way and decided to, you feel me? But the love is still there. And Cordae, I didn't watch Cordae interviews. He got homies in jail and shit and all that. And he putting money on their books. A lot of these street niggas who making it rap not doing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So he done said, I'm putting money on his books. I'm grinding because he gotta pay for his lawyer and shit. You get what I'm saying? And he talented as fuck. And I'm pretty sure he'll do big things. You get what I'm saying? But it's just crazy because when you are street and you have the type of decline Cordae had, that's when you get Roddy. That's kind of what it kind of saved Cordae. Since Cordae really not street and his fan base probably more like white than black, it's probably leaning more towards that side. With Roddy, we see his second album. Roddy's a gangbanger from LA. You get what I'm saying? He has gangbangers behind him. His first album with Crazy, he came up as a street dude, as a street artist, in the same conversation as Baby, Kodak, and them. You get what I'm saying? So when people seen his second album kind of decline, you got the hood behind you. You feel he in that kind of dirt category. So if Dirt drops some trash shit, folks gonna speak up like, man, what the hell is this? You feel me? Like that's why people do. So that kind of saved Cordae. It's good and it's a good side and a bad side to that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because even if you just affiliated with like, oh, these just my homies, they from the streets, but I'm not. You feel me? You could just be around and some fucked up shit can happen to you.
But another thing though is that people like Cordae, even though he's not what's popping right now, he's gonna be one of those artists like potentially. I mean, not as big as, but he's gonna be like Jay-Z.
I think he's gonna be. I think his path is gonna be very similar to Cole's because like Cole's Friday Night Lights wasn't as big as he is now, like nowhere near, and it was slow. Like it kind of is reminiscent of that to me. Like Cordae's album now, it's like okay. I can see where he can go into different avenues.
And you're allowed to have a bad album. He can have a bad album. He can have a bad album.
Like I don't think even Friday Night Lights was bad. It's just different than the Cole we know now.
Right.
Like, and I feel like he could go along those paths. Very similar, like same thing, but somebody that went fucking. He's an icon. Is Kanye.
Yeah.
Like. He's not known to be a street dude, and he didn't make street.
Look who
music.
He had behind him though.
Yeah, exactly.
Dame Dash is notorious in Harlem,
and he's like, so authentically himself. He's not trying to say something he's not. He admits he's bipolar now. Like he's always been who he is when he was that. You know what I'm saying? Like his entire career, it's changed. Like there's chapters. Like especially with who he is now, he's like he feeds into that. He doesn't try to be like, oh, I'm never like I'm back on my meds and I'm never gonna get off my meds and all this shit. He's like, no, dude, I'm crazy, bro. Fuck with me.
I am, That's like Yachty, but every instance where we see like the guy who's not street, but motherfuckers not gonna play with him, you see who they got behind him and they get that respect. You see who Lil Yachty is signed. He signed to QC. You see when they was playing his name on Everyday Struggle when Joe Budden was kind of fucking with him. At the BET Awards, they came in like, hey, none of that. None of that at all. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, this just, bro, he just cool. He a talented artist. He not trying. That's where you get the respect from the street dudes most of the time. When you just being you.
Yourself, yeah,
you might be from the hood, but you not trying to be street, you feel me? You dap everybody up when you see them. That's when you get the most respect. You get disrespect and motherfuckers don't fuck with you when you try to perpetrate and be something that you're not. You get what I'm saying? Because, like I said, when you black, we all be from the hood, quote unquote, most of the time. But it's like, bro, if you know you weren't out there doing that, just, you feel me? We gonna still fuck with you. Just keep it a buck.
Yeah, be yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep, like you said with Kanye, bro. Kanye from the start, if you watch the documentary, never tried to be.
I still haven't watched that.
Never tried to be street. Never
even
tried
if y'all
to
say that though, like, I mean, nowadays, a label will come to you.
And prepackage you.
Yeah, prepackage you.
And just, this is who we want you to be. But it's the desperate people that will be that.
I don't hate on that, though. Because get your bag. Like,
for sure.
You know, they go pay you $1 million to be someone to entertain people. Because the entertainment business.
Like, do you guys, or have you ever seen what Lil Pump looked like before he got signed?
Yeah.
Bro, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy different.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What Lil Pump look like? I didn't see it.
He just looks like
a regular Mexican Florida kid.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's crazy different. Like if those two people were next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell they were the same person. Like that's how visually different they look. And then like on top of like his behavior, and then his like what he puts out as music is.
It's over for him now.
Yeah,
it's done for him.
Yeah,
I hate like Lil Xan, he's done.
I just hate that.
Yeah, it's over for Pump, man.
I hate that Lil Pump became like the shtick or the like the thing for like,
you know what he is? He's in our generation's, like, for lack of a better term, like Lil Jon. Like Lil Jon became like the butt of jokes because Lil
Jon's smart as fuck though, and he got
I agree,
real bad.
But people looked at him like he was a joke because his ad libs.
Yeah,
but for why, dude? He like shot. He's still making good music.
Still that guy.
Like he still good music. He's making popular music.
And if you think about it, I feel like this generation got one up on the last generation with the crunk music and the snap music that came and went because the quote unquote SoundCloud shit. That's why I hate it for Lil Pump, because he's like, him and Lil Xan, like, and Smoke Perp, one of the only ones from the quote unquote SoundCloud era that didn't go to another level.
Yeah.
X, if he was still here, would have been through the roof. But Yachty is through the roof. You feel me? Kodak.
It's the way they carried themselves though, why they're like.
But Lil the Peep, SoundCloud
Lil
era,
Peep is like the Kurt Cobain of our time.
Yeah.
They didn't take that shit serious.
Yeah, but it's like it was such a like, oh, the SoundCloud era. Like, bro, the SoundCloud era is the sound now. Like, Playboi Carti, like, bro, that shit is the sound now. If you listen to these to the sounds and to the melodies in this song, that shit, like the little pianos and shit, bro, that's the SoundCloud era and shit. The airy, also, you feel me, beats, that's, you feel me, SoundCloud era.
Those people, I feel like with Lil Pump and the Xan, is where they failed at is that they didn't find a niche in their SoundCloud era.
Well,
like Cardi,
they blended in quick as fuck.
On the Lil Xan, I think he got lazy. Yeah, because he didn't want to do what his label was asking. Like, he wouldn't show up to like studio times, and then he claimed like they just prepackaged an album that he like recorded, but they weren't all supposed to be on this exact album, and then they just released it. And then he was also blaming his manager for feeding him drugs, but his manager is like a known like what is it when you come off drugs? Like, and you're off of them permanently?
Recovering addict?
Yeah, like a recovering addict. Like,
AA patient?
Yeah, something like that. But, like, he is anti-drugs. But he was saying, like, his manager would call, like, 5,000 here, 5,000 here. Like, this is where we're going to be. We need this much drugs. But there's no way that's real. I think he got lazy. He had a niche that, like, people were really into, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like because the music industry predatory, like, they want to find young kids who really don't know too much shit and just put like a big amount in their face. Like, I heard Lil Pump recorded his first like 10 songs via iPhone with a headphone, like talking to the headphone, the beat was playing, you feel me, like kind of kids do now BandLab, and that shit blew up, was getting millions and millions of plays on SoundCloud, and the label say, oh, he don't know nothing, we can make a little money off of him, man.
Do you think that's,
press the button on that?
Do you think that's why people stay away from people that maybe sound more intelligent when they rap, like more lyrically, or maybe the beats are better because they think that they're more put together, like they got a mind on them, you know?
But a lot of people can't feel that though.
Yeah,
I feel that in your music.
I feel it in
his
music.
You do.
Before
I'm gonna play you some new shit.
But the average person doesn't feel like when you rapping some intelligent shit.
Yeah,
average person don't feel that shit.
Huh?
You in a new wave now?
It's not even a new wave. Lauryn Hill got a quote that say, I be forgetting this shit all the time, but she say like, you know, I say motherfucker in my rap so I can understand you. She was a conscious rapper, really speaking like facts back in the day, but she used to be like, yeah, I'd be like, nigga, motherfucker, bitch. I put them in my rap so that can get you, that can bring you in. I'm catching more bees with honey. Yeah. So it's like shit. I feel like you got to do it in a way where it's like the sound is not I wouldn't say current, but it's like the quote unquote popping sound, but it's like a coded language. Like if you really, he said this shit.
That's like me and my little brother, man. Like
relatable.
Yeah.
You know, me and my little brother, like his like taste in music is probably a little bit better than mine because he'll go listen to all, you know, the Outkast and J. Cole and whereas I'll listen to him, but it's just
more the trap shit.
I'm just more into I gotta listen to Get Money or something that I can, get a little closer to.
And it's not like they not talking about that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's just not. It's just different, not. Yeah, and that's him though, because that's the kind of person he is. He kind of more chill, laid back to himself type of person. Like he not outgoing.
And I feel like that shit
got like an old soul kind of.
That shit. Well, it was like I feel like it was like 5 years when niggas was like J. Cole putting me to sleep. That really killed lyricism. I think. Because he dropped Forest Hill Drives and they were like, man, J. Cole putting me to sleep.
You know what's wild about that is I never heard anybody say that shit about Nas. And like
the era.
Nas predated,
the era.
That's
you got to
true.
think that it was a different era.
Nas was like a gangster though.
Yeah.
Outside the music. Like Nas was running up fucking
true.
Yeah. But the lyricism was constant.
Cole is not at all. He is so humble. He's like, man, I ain't trying to do
But you got to think
like
lyricism was
people wouldn't say that shit in Nas' face.
At all.
DJ Envy has a story about Nas when he ran up on Nas trying to get Nas a mixtape, and Nas
he said, DJ Envy said, yo, I got something for you. And Nas was like, yo, what?
Yeah.
But Envy was trying to give him like a mixtape or something. You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's just a different eras and the times change. You get what I'm saying? Michael Jackson Off the Wall is probably his best project, his most musical, introspective project. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But Thriller ain't talking about shit. The song Thriller. Yeah. Thriller Night. If you listen to She's Out of My Life off the Wall album, you get what I'm saying? Or PYT, I Wanna Love You, Pretty Young Thing, You Need Some Loving, or I Wanna Rock With You. He's getting introspective off the wall. And that's my favorite Mike album. You get what I'm saying? But when what is I'm Big, I'm Bad? Yeah. What is that telling you? Feel me? What is that saying to you? And just like to make it put it into like current days, what's
that's his mumble rap album?
Yeah, like what's the J. Cole song Love Yours?
Yeah, Love Yours.
He's saying some shit. But if you look at I Got Hoes Calling a Young Nigga Phone, just like I know that's a few years ago, but just like that type of shit, like it's nothing but it bang. You get what I'm saying? And motherfuckers gonna bang that more than on a daily. Then there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. That's saying some shit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But it's all music and it's all art at the end of the day, bro. It's really all art, and I just feel like it's about, if you were artist conflicted as I was at one point in time, like damn, it was a point in time where I said I'm never using auto-tune. I'm never getting on no trap beat. I'm never doing none of that. You feel me? And it's not like I was kind of forced into that shit. I grew a liking for it. I changed as an artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I changed as a person. I'm not the same person from when I dropped like Newport or T3 or none of that shit.
Yeah, I feel like you should never say never to anything.
Like, and a lot of that shit be scaring the girls away, man. That shit.
Auto-tune?
No, the lyricism shit.
Oh, like, yeah.
I got a better chance against.
They might be afraid to be a song.
I got a better chance against some pussy if I play a Lil Baby song than if I play like a J. Cole song.
That's true though. That's it's crazy as it sounds. That's like so true. Like,
and if you think
it's a vibe,
bro,
that like you're
but you gotta think about like what kind of music the girls is listening to now. You see the girls listening to Megan Thee Stallion now, you know, the City Girls and all of these type of rappers coming from the women's side. So it's like they not gonna, you know, you come play some J. Cole, they're gonna be like.
But bro, you got to think about it. The music industry has always been ruled by women.
That's a big reason why they say Drake blew up when he first started.
Always, bro.
Like Take Care, Marvin's Room.
If my girl sitting in here playing the same song 30 times, I'll be like, damn, baby, what that song good?
Yeah.
Because that's what she like to hear. Yeah. I'm not finna just play it, but me, I'm the type of nigga, I didn't do some just like some jazz on in the car and be like, y'all be listening to this too. Like I genuinely be listening to that shit, but it's like shit, that's not what we want to hear. That's not what a female want to hear 24/7. So it's like shit. You gotta. It all depend on your crowd, bro. If you Griselda and it could be profitable for you, it's profitable for you to be a lyricist because you got males aged 35 to probably 50 listening to your shit who miss that shit and who got good jobs and they gonna buy your $50, $100 vinyl. That's true. And you gonna make money. They gonna buy your varsity jacket. They gonna listen to your shit every day.
You just gotta bank that it pops in that crowd.
Yeah, Westside Gunn and them, they always say that. They were like, bro, we make money off this lyricism shit, but we be in the clubs throwing money to Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo and all that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's all art, bro. And I used to do that shit with like, man, that shit auto-tune, all this to it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Don't matter. I don't like a lot of lyrical artists now because it's like, bro, I said this in my music one time, bro. I'm 21 years old, man. I'm young. I want to get on some females. I want to turn up, have a good time. I'm smart too. Don't get it fucked up. But it's like, bro, like, I can't play. You
can't keep it real.
Like, I can't play. What's the shit? By Nas. It ain't hard to tell. You feel me? In the club and going to Seville with my homies. That's my shit. Yeah, I know the shit word for word, but man, throw some. You feel me? Baby on Kodak on. You feel what I'm saying? It's just all about, bro. If you an artist and you conflicted, what makes you feel good? Yeah, go that route and do that shit. Yeah. You feel me? And me, just not to make shit just about me, but just like lately, I just been leaning towards finding a balance between that shit. Sometimes you may hear a song where I'm more melodic, but I'm still on the rap shit. You get what I'm saying? And some songs you may hear where I'm just like, it's a vibe. This song don't really mean nothing. Yeah. But you gonna turn up to this shit, and I'm
still talking that shit. Now that you say that, like, see, like your old songs and your old albums and stuff like that, you couldn't put me on no song like that. Yeah. Like if you ever heard the song Big 3.
Yeah.
I'm on that song. So you can't put me on Big 3 on a Newport because that's just not like I wouldn't fit it. So since you didn't change the style or came a little different now, like you could you could put me on a Big 3 feature because I could we told this, but see back then it was like,
and you got to think, bro, we coming up in an era where everything is accessible, recording studios, uploading your music to streaming. You got to think, what if I didn't have access to a studio until I was this age?
Yeah, and
I was dropping the newer type of music I was. You wouldn't get Newport. You would have a whole different view on me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, just if Jay dropped his first album at 21, you feel me? It might have been completely different from. It might have been when Jay was 21. It was probably like Rakim. You feel me? The more like Houdini shit. It probably would have been more on that style than the more conscious rap of the 90s on some real lyrical shit. You get what I'm saying? It would have been way different. Jay dropped his first album at 27, 28. Just imagine if he dropped his first album, or should I drop my first project at 16? You know what I'm saying? That was 5 years ago. I just
crazy.
feel like everybody evolved, man.
Yeah.
Everybody evolved. And you just got to do what you love and say, fuck the critics, man.
Is there an area of music you haven't touched that you're like curious to? Like a certain culture or like,
bro,
EDM?
I know
not even that. No, I got an EDM song.
I know you kind of don't like Old Town Road. You have that in one of your songs where you're like,
oh no, I was just saying like I was just pissed off he was calling himself Lil Nas.
Yeah, you were like, there needs to be different. We need to have a different name for this. Is what you said in the song
for sure.
So is there like
that's the hip?
No,
is there a
song?
Yeah,
Is there a country Teddy coming out? Or
bro, probably is, bro. Yeah? I wish if I would have brought my laptop, bro. I literally have a folder where it say R&B, it say pop, it say reggae.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It say turnt shit, real rap shit. You get what I'm saying, bro? I got songs where I'm speaking in Spanish. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you have a good Spanish voice,
bruh.
You sound like you have a good Spanish voice.
I took Spanish for 4 years in school.
That's wild.
Never. I don't know. I can understand it now because I've been. I don't know why, but I've been around probably because I'm a Sag. I want to explore and shit. So I always been friends with like Mexican kids, all type of Latino kids, and bro, one of my closest homies in high school is Latino. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So they'll tell me little words. This how you say this how you say that. So I always just been interested in that culture, and like that's one thing I really want to do in the future. Like link with a Latin artist and really come into their world and come into their culture. Because a lot of people come into rap culture all the time, but I feel like we don't. You feel me? We do them a favor. Well, not saying we do them a favor, but they come in our culture and we fuck with them. You feel me? But I don't feel like we go over there and fuck with them enough. Like the Latin crowd is big. You see few artists do it, but it's Latin artists who you don't even know got 100 mil, 50 mil followers on Instagram.
Dude, yeah, or they're fucking
rich, bro, and they big.
It's because it's more worldwide. I feel like.
Yeah,
I think they said something like in the world population, only like 8 to 10% people know English.
Yeah,
like something like that. But more people know. I feel like it's
probably more now since phones.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be different.
But Spanish is definitely probably like the top language. That's one of the easiest languages to learn.
Yeah,
because everything is just like fucking. Table is nah. That's a bad example. Beber, I think that's drink.
Beber.
I think that's some old type of Latin shit, but it all correlates. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a word that's similar to like the shit that we fucking.
All I remember, and I don't even.
Hola, hello. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dias morning.
Yeah.
Nueve night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I took Latin in high school, and it's a dead language, you know.
Yeah, it is a dead language.
Except
why don't they teach Spanish instead of Latin?
Well, we had a choice.
Yeah, but why isn't Spanish the number one that they teach versus like I know a lot of people that took Latin, but it's like I don't know anybody that speaks it.
I think it's because it's not mandatory in the U.S. that you have to know another language like it is in other countries.
Yeah, but it is if you want to like accredit and like towards going into like college.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So Spanish should be the number one push.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like it's going to be the most beneficial, but they don't teach you a lot of things in school that would really be a benefit to you after.
Yeah, like how to do your taxes.
I mean, America.
Dude, I mean, so many like
the American school system is just that we could spend years, days talking about that.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Bro, I tell every jit I meet, bro. I tell all my homies, bro. I only use 2 classes in my day-to-day life. 3 math. Everybody use that shit.
Yeah, math.
But I'm talking about like just like classes that was like, oh, this is mandatory. I only use 2 in my everyday life, and that's DECA because I was in the business and administration program. I use that shit in my everyday life, and just shit. I'm a black man, so African American history. I use that shit in my everyday life. Yeah. So it's only out of all the classes, out of all this shit. You feel me? Y'all taught us. Y'all was teaching us dated information. Bro, we don't want to read about George Washington, bro. Make something current. You feel me? I get learning about history. Yeah. And I use history, too, because I'm a history buff. But I get learning about history. But, bro, engage us. When you testing us, like, that's all you're going to do. Engage us.
Another big thing about school is, like, I never understood why we learned which things we learned. When there's so much to learn, like, why did you pick the certain things you picked? Like, I can't even really reflect to the Civil War. Like,
well, yeah, like...
But I don't know how to do my taxes unless it's on TurboTax and it's free. Like that thing, but it'll walk you through.
I get learning about basic American history, but teach it right, man. Don't say, hey, man, Christopher Columbus found America, but when he came here, it was some motherfucker already here. But he found that bit though. Like, come on, like that shit. They told us that. Like, at least me. I was like, damn, they really told us that shit, and I just said, okay, yeah, let's make some turkeys. Let's color some turkeys. Wait, what? They slay? Yeah. Like, I'd rather them.
No, it was for me. It was like, they came over here, man. Yeah. And they pilgrims and Indians had dinner, and they was having fun. They partied.
They killed them folks in multiple ways. The pilgrims came from another country with different diseases that the Native Americans, their immune system wasn't built up to fight off that shit.
They're killing shit.
You feel me? And literally killing them too. Like, you feel me? So
they learned from them, took everything they needed from them, and they're like, we're done.
Yeah, I mean, you feel me? I feel like, I don't know.
I mean, that's human nature, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's how the record labels do us. I mean, us. I don't do any music, but.
No, for sure. I mean.
I am on one song, though, on YouTube. Yeah, it's like I did this, like, spoken word thing before the beat dropped and my friends rapped on it, but. Man, so I'm an artist too myself.
I just encourage, man, all like, especially local artists, bro. Motherfuckers, a lot of people like come to me and ask me about shit, bro. Like how I do this, how I upload this. Like, bro, if you an artist in 2022 and you don't know how to upload your song to streaming,
yeah.
And if you good at rapping,
it's a problem. I will tell you this. I do network.
It's scary, bro.
I do network with people like Wyatt Coleman. Like, he's who I got.
I'm performing at his show Friday.
Yeah.
When is this coming out?
It's gonna be after Friday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Still come.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Check out Easygoing Gallery. They got big shows coming up, like on the regular now. But
I'm scared as fuck. I'm probably gonna shit myself on stage.
Really?
Nah, I ain't performed since
This your first time performing?
Nah, I performed once before in 2018 with my boy Ethan Amiri. He put on. We was like youngins, like putting on the show. Like he formed it with shout out Leo. We did rehearsals in Leo's garage. His dad brought all the speakers and we had lighting and shit, and people came through selling tickets and shit, bro. It was a real good time, man. We definitely got to do Extrovert Part 2. Was it Extrovert or Introvert? Extrovert Part 2, man. The concert was named Extrovert and it had like 6 artists on the bill, but I think it's me. This Friday is me, Wyatt, Diesel, Izzy, and I don't know if Rashawn is performing.
I thought I saw Jody on that too.
He probably I see him at a lot of those events too. So man,
see, Wyatt invited me, but I got some other things that I can't move unless for whatever reason they just drop. But
yeah, man,
it's gonna be crazy, dude. I'm excited to see that. Is there anything you're debuting there?
I'm performing new shit there. Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna perform some.
Well, since this will come out after, do you have names to those tracks, or do you have a set list already?
I got the set list right here.
You know how many songs?
Wyatt was talking. He was like, bro, like treat this as like we all headliners basically. So like 30 to 45. minutes.
Sick.
Yeah, but I got 10 songs.
And you got crazy amount of music.
Yeah. That's gonna be lit.
So
for sure.
That might be a hard time for some people.
I'm already been and perform by the time this come out. So
is anybody recording it?
Huh?
Is anybody?
I'm gonna try to get the homie to come record it.
Yeah, at least get snippets or something and put it on YouTube or something.
Nah, he got to work, but if not, I would just have somebody come record it with the phone, man. Just like you feel me. Dude. But
and we'll repost it on our story.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah.
Sure.
But so the set list go R.I.P. Basquiat, and I'm gonna do some fly shit with that.
I love that song.
I'm gonna get the original sample.
Yeah, I like that song.
And I'm gonna have the crowd snap, and I'm gonna rap the first verse a cappella, beat drop. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go into 3 a.m. Then I'm gonna go into Big Ted off Air 2021.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go into Major League, which just dropped. I'm gonna go into Big Dog. I dropped that on my YouTube. You feel me? Then I'm gonna go into Talk to Me. I'm probably just gonna do like the first verse on that.
That it's a lot of girls, that like that song.
Love that song.
They love that song. I be like, man.
Hey, Talk to Me and Last Supper. That's my number one right there, dude.
Talk to Me. Shout out Collapse, man. We got to get back on. I hope you safe over there in Bosnia, man, for sure. He over there close to like, I think it's Russia. I think he's close by like where all the shit popping off at. But he's a Russian producer, like he's from out in Bosnia, and we just connected on YouTube. Like that been my dog. Yeah. I hope you say. I hope everything good.
I follow him on Twitter
for sure.
I follow him on Twitter.
After Talk to Me, I'm going into Lazy. That's a track to a video. Me and Bam and Zante just shot like last Saturday or 2 Saturdays ago. That shit goes crazy.
Bam Marzelli?
Yeah.
How you say his name?
Mm-hmm.
I like his stuff.
Lazy is unreleased also. I'm going into Honey Pack, which is unreleased. I'm going,
I like that name.
Yeah, I'm going into Deal With You, which is unreleased. Then I'm going into Big 3 though.
So these unreleased, are these on a project coming up soon? Or are these singles?
Oh yeah, for sure. Y'all probably won't hear Honey Pack and Deal With You for a minute, like out, but Lazy is definitely coming out soon. Right. So,
man, what platform gets your music first?
When you talking about when I upload shit?
Yeah, like, are you putting it on SoundCloud first? Are you doing YouTube first? Or are you doing?
If I just do some little Lucy shit, I'm gonna throw it on YouTube for right now. I'm trying to get like a lot of my like audience over to YouTube just on some Lucy shit.
That's the move. YouTube is the move.
I'm trying to, bro.
Instagram is cool. But you want to get your Instagram to go to your YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, bro.
A stable platform.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But when I upload, it just upload to every platform simultaneously.
Okay. I didn't know. Like, I know a lot of artists or a lot of buddies of mine will go SoundCloud strictly for a long time. And then if it does really well on that, then they'll do like.
Yeah, I never really did good on SoundCloud. Yeah, for real. I did. I
don't know how you get big on SoundCloud because. Like, anytime I've ever listened to SoundCloud, it's like you play the song you want, and then it'll just play another random song that might be similar. But it's like, how do you get a crowd off of that unless your friends are listening to your stuff?
Yeah, man. The platform I get the most streams from is Apple Music. Yeah, motherfuckers be streaming the hell out of my shit, bro. Yeah. So I'm just really I'm holding out on motherfuckers. I dropped that last project. Love don't stop a king, but I just felt like the momentum wasn't there for it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of snatched it out. I might re-upload it, but I snatched that down.
I know it's crazy. I seen that the other day, man.
I just felt like the momentum wasn't there for it, and I feel like I kind of a lot of the songs on there was really unfinished and kind of old. So I was like, man, this don't represent like the feeling I'm in. But like, bro, like. When I dropped Newport, when I dropped Air 2021, it was an actual feeling behind that shit, bro. Like,
those are my two favorite projects.
The whole
2021 is
Big 3, man.
Yeah,
the whole everybody,
that different, man.
Everybody I knew, they was like, "This is the one."
And you know what's crazy? Big 3 not even my favorite song on that project.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song on that project is what is it, Lake Show or
2000 Lakers.
2000.
Yeah.
Because that song was
Lake
like
Show was on your mixtape.
That's a joint. That's really a not for sale mixtape, man. Rats on 3 of the songs on there, I think. My other homie, Mo Skeezy, he go by Zane. He on like 2 of the songs. My boy Langamaru, shout out my boy. He on one of the songs. He from Tally actually. I mean, that's whenever I'm on some rap shit, bro. I call him. Let's go at it. You feel me? We went back and forth on that song. So. Yeah, man.
And then out of them 2 songs, wait, what songs I got on that?
You got Paper Right,
and
what's call it? I forgot the other one.
I think Paper Right my favorite song on that.
No, for real, I'm trying to get my Paper Right.
Me and him on there. And then
we got Right or Wrong with me and him, bro. That shit go stupid, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, that shit go crazy,
it's
bro.
Unreleased, man. We might play it for you before we go.
We can't. I'm gonna play a whole bunch of shit for you, bro.
Yeah. So, a question about your show. Are you only doing merch at your show, or is that going to be something people can pull off your website?
I think
I'm only off of a link or something.
I think I'm gonna only do the merch because I've been having the merch sitting up for a minute. I gotta go get it, but I think I'm gonna do it only at the show.
Okay.
Probably have like one of the homies out there helping me, just push the merch. You feel me? Take Cash App and shit. But I've been had crazy ideas for merch, like just like some hard shit, bro.
Yeah.
I just ain't been able to.
Dude, if you pull off some hats like that.
Oh, this pieces of fashion. My head fucked up, but this pieces of fashion. This actually a black owned brand. Shout out to y'all, man. But
you pull off some hats like that for like major league?
I feel like everybody doing the trucker hats though, man. I want to innovate something.
They gonna buy.
It don't matter.
I want to innovate something.
Everybody's
man.
rapping.
Yeah,
but you're better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do your thing, but do it to you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
people
might just want it from you. Like there are certain things I see everybody do. Like our merch isn't anything crazy.
Yeah,
but it's ours.
Y'all shit hard though. It's simple, but it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It kind of look like the Barstool logo. Anybody ever told y'all that?
I got that. One other person said that.
Barstool
you know
logo?
You know what the inspiration actually is from?
What?
Is the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. It was like the biggest.
That's where y'all got the name from?
No. That's where we got the idea for the logo. I'll show you. Like this is what the Comedy Store's logo looks like.
Okay, simple.
But it's like the number one club in the world at the time, like before the world collapsed.
But see, y'all logo so simple and hard, bro. It's just some shit y'all can stamp. Throw some stickers up on that motherfucker,
like,
bro.
I mean, I'll get you some stickers. I have some in my car, but
yes, sir.
But yeah, dude, it was like world famous, and
that's hard.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I have a picture on our Instagram of like my drawing for what I wanted, and like him coming up with the actual picture. The dude is like crazy talented. His name's Vic. He like does all of our like graphics.
Yeah.
I mean, I do the thumbnails and stuff, but he does all of our like design ideas. So anything we come up with, like I'm like, yo, I gotta have this, or like he actually makes the stickers himself and all that stuff. But,
yeah, I'm probably the king of like coming up. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. I'm probably the king of like coming up with like logos, and not even logos, like designs, and just having them in a tub. Did I show you design?
I think you showed me.
Can you bleep shit out? Because I wasn't supposed to say that name. Yeah, but
you showed me after we got off air.
Yeah, that's.
You showed us a few things.
Did I show you the little devil shit? Okay.
No, but you sent me, I think, the SoundCloud link.
Man, y'all, Ted got some shit. Ted be having a whole bunch of hard ass shit. Man.
This is the problem with you. Is like
he refused to drop, bro.
Yeah,
it's too much, bro.
This is the issue. Like I don't understand. Like you have the opposite problem that I assume a majority of the people have. Is like they don't have the talent, so they don't have the product to drop, so they don't have to fear dropping too much. Yeah. Because they're like, fuck, when is the next thing gonna come to me?
Yeah.
But you have the problem of overdoing. Like you have too much.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
So.
And not even on no cocky shit, bro.
Like, if you started dropping like Rax drop his shit, bro, your shit would go crazy.
But see, my problem is I want to drop big every time. I don't want to just drop the song. I want to drop the video.
But how do you quiet your mind to not rap anymore? Like, how do you? If it's gonna be big, you're steadily producing and recording, but then you're waiting on one project. So what is all this doing? It's just sitting and collecting, bro. Which I assume it's collecting for like a bigger project. But
no, for sure. I'm definitely working on like the project. I was just talking to my dog the other day. Like this year, I'm just being consistent with the music. I dropped 2 videos this year. I'm trying to get to 20 videos, so I got 18 more left. I just recorded one last week, so that's 3. But I'm being consistent with the videos. You feel me? I'm probably not gonna drop too many more. I think I'm gonna drop like one more little project, but it's not gonna be like the project. So I'm trying to build up, like back to the conversation, not for sale, building up my worth growing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I know once I start dropping this shit, the fans gonna come, the people gonna come. They gonna see the visuals behind this shit. That shit gonna come. So it's like shit. I'm building up to a point where motherfuckers be like, labels be like, who the fuck is that? What is he doing? You get what I'm saying? So when I really want to drop the shit, because the shit that I talked about talked to y'all about last time, is some shit that's way out of this shit. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to be patient with it, man. And I'm definitely learning patience with this shit, bro. But man, I'm dropping.
you have enough music to like do an entire, like how Dreamville has, I don't know, 15 artists. It seems like.
Yeah.
You have enough music, it seems like, to release albums for all of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know how you, like, and it's not even like.
And I've given songs to, like, some of the R&B homies that sing, like, shit, man, I my voice, it sounds good, but you really can sing, so let me, you feel me? Yeah. So I'm getting into the writer bag a little bit too, but it's like, bro.
I need you to write me some stuff.
Bro, for sure. Like, I'm definitely like, I don't know.
There might be something to that.
Bro, for sure, man. It's like, man, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, don't shy anything away. But is there anything y'all want to promote before we get out of here?
Follow me on Instagram. My clothing brand is Rax Luxury Wear. I'm actually doing a pre-order link for some shirts tonight. I just sold out like
Big Rax.
Just sold out last week, and then the week before that I sold out again.
Out the trunk, Master P.
Out the trunk. I just got my website created this year, and I've been doing clothes for 3 years. And before I got my website, I was just selling out like out of my trunk, and I was selling out like every time I dropped. So Rax Luxury Wear. We got Eli Alex, the Alexander brand. We working on some colognes and perfumes and stuff that we had. We didn't even bring. We got the Mr. and Mrs. Rax.
We didn't bring them.
We didn't bring them, man. But
what is the name of those?
These are body oils. So these are perfumes. You can smell them.
But is there a name to that product? Like that line?
Well, the scents, there's specific scents.
Yeah, but
they the oil, them the Alexander brand oils.
Alexander brand.
Alexander. So I own a skincare and aromatherapy company.
Okay.
So I make perfumes, colognes, organic, shea butter for people who have skin issues.
Yeah.
Also like aromatherapy products for like people who suffer from anxiety, headaches, congestion issues, having trouble breathing. I make oil blends for that specific stuff. And then also, you can smell them too. Like,
that's awesome.
I'll
probably smell more off air. Burberry. Hey.
Yeah, but and then of course I do real estate.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
that sounds so good, dude.
For sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I do real estate. So if you want to buy a house or anything,
do real estate, build websites for people.
Build my website, man.
I'm a big tech person.
Tech, crypto.
Big in crypto. Too. Crypto's a new wave. Like
that's true.
I plan on going 100% crypto. I just got my first hardware wallet. So yeah, I'm big into everything. I'm also like what I do is like I also help people take their businesses to the next level with tech. So like teaching people like why you need a website.
Yeah.
Teaching people the importance of having like a email list or a text list.
Yeah.
That way if you ever get banned from like YouTube or Instagram or whatever, you still have your people who still fuck with you.
That's true.
Type shit. So that's what I do, and then of course I'm a college student. So
yes sir, yes sirski.
Get that bachelor, man.
Man, this podcast gonna already been dropped, but Performing Friday. If you came out, thank you. If you bought merch, thank you. Definitely go take my time with the merch. You feel me? But merch is on the way. Lazy video dropping soon. Directed by Bam Marzelli and Zante. Working on a few like that film shit we was talking about last time. Not that, but definitely working in like film, like writing shit. You feel me? So more music dropping soon, man. Follow me on the gram, Double Ohim at 00HIEM, not HEIM. I see a lot of people get it confused. I know it's spelled like not traditionally, but it's 00, the numbers, HIEM, Double Ohim on Instagram and all over the world that we can find me. 850 Pensacola in the house, like Roy say.
Hey, hell yeah.
For sure. Shout out Roy.
Yeah,
not that other guy.
Shout out to Uncle
Not
Roy,
that cowboy
man.
guy.
Hey, that was so funny. Dude,
Not
we
the cowboy
stopped by
guy,
on that
man.
road trip at the UF Stadium.
I see, yeah.
And I was like, dude, I got to take a picture and send it to Teddy. He's going to laugh so hard, bro.
Man, shout out to that man. But
hey, shout out to Emmitt Smith too.
No, man, no, we're not gonna shout out Emmitt Smith. If you listen to Big Three, you know how we
shout out Roy, shout out Trent.
Yeah, shout out Trent Richardson, bro.
Shout out Derrick Brooks.
Derrick Brooks, shout out Derrick Brooks.
Shout out Jacob Copeland, bro.
Jacob Copeland.
Shout out Greg Perkins.
Who was the corner that was playing on Seahawks? There's a dude
it was a wide receiver, Doug Baldwin.
Yeah, Doug Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin, man.
Shout out, man.
Jeremy Reeves. Shout out Jeremy Reeves. Play for the Washington. Wait, they're not the Redskins. No one can say that.
I don't know.
Washington Commanders.
Well, you just did, so.
Yeah.
Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
And
to all the artists in the city, man, all the creators.
Yeah, bro.
Keep going, keep pushing. Fuck popularity. Do what you love.
Yeah.
Put 100% into it. Don't stop. Consistency.
Yeah, consistency is going to outwork or last longer than popularity.
For sure.
Put in the work.
Put in the work. Work for it.
Do what you love.
Facts.
If you don't love what you're doing, then you will never,
be you.
Yeah, be yourself. Man.
Or pay somebody to do something you don't want to do.
All right. Well,
sell $25 balls.
We're gonna get out of here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you later.
Appreciate y'all.
Yee.